This is IXEG 107, which has its pluses and minuses. Here in X-Plane 11. I'm looking forward to 108, that's for sure. Yeah, look at those mountains out there. That's just gorgeous. Yeah, check out that 330. No, is that a 330? No, it's a 7.6 with a with the big old winglets. How could I have mistaken that? Shame on me. And here we are in the 737-300 with the United colors. Good stuff. All right. Hopefully the stream stays relatively smooth for you guys. Had some choppy issues here and there. But let's see, we are connected to the network. Let's go ahead and open the windows. I did update my air rack the other day, so we should be good there. So, let's go ahead and get the battery going. Excuse me. That on battery. I'll put the aft fuel pump for the APU. And let's go and get that APU going. Low pressure lights coming. You should start to see the EGT pick up. Okay. Get that going. Nice. And let's see. Then we can go ahead and put this back to the on position, since we have our electrics going. Damper on. Actually, let's go down here for a sec. Yep, we're good through November. So let's put the position in. And the airport we are at. Okay. Alright, so yaw dampers on. Galley. There's exit lights. Up. There. Window heat's coming on. Electric. Hydraulic pumps are coming on. Put the engine starter, switch to right ignition. Go ahead and get this passenger cabin sensor. And pop that right there. And we're operating off the APU, so we'll turn on the left pack and the APU bleed. We're going to do this to 28,000 feet. Okay. Looking pretty good. I think we did everything on that part of the checklist. Now we can go ahead and check out some potential courses that we're going to set. So, first thing I do is get our clearance. That way we don't waste our time setting up anything that we shouldn't bother be setting up. So let's go to ground tower clearance 134.45. Okay.
American 6295, turn right heading 200.
Oh, and I want to resubmit my flight plan with one note. Hopefully they'll abide by it. I look at remember the other time. But that's not why we're doing it. Okay. Let that simmer for a moment. You listen to this in the meantime.
Read back all runway assignments, and hold short instructions. All VFR departures, contact clearance delivery with your aircraft type, initial heading, and requested cruise altitude. Advise on initial contact you have whiskey. Colorado Springs, Muni Information Whiskey. 0254 Zulu.
Okay, winds at 36010, and it's calling for 3.5s. I don't think the departure procedure has a top altitude. Signed by ATC. Okay. Interesting though. Just say maintain 10,000. Well, let's see what they tell us.
American 6295, advise you have the airport inside. 2 o'clock, 9 miles. American 6295, great visual approach, runway 26.
Alright. And what are the springs? They go by springs.
Remember 104 over Charlie, turn left heading 270 vector for spacing, descend and maintain 14,000.
Mr. Greg, what's going on, buddy? How are you? Springs clearance, United 576, looking to get IFR to Jackson Hole.
United 576, Springs clearance on request. American 6295, connect Tower 18.7.
Yeah, it sounds like we have a little action. Hopefully it holds out till the end of the flight. It's kind of nice to hear a little activity in the expansion.
Phoenix Tower, American 6295 is on a visual runway 26 approach.
American 6295, Phoenix Tower, runway 26, clear line.
How you doing, Greg?
26, cleared to land, American 6295.
November 7, Charlie Bravo, connect Phoenix, correction, Seattle approach 125.6.
Not bad. I had to like prepare for something on Monday. I thought I'd be done, like just take a little while, and it took forever. So and I said, you know what? I'll get in a late flight. I was like, you know what? I'll just fly like all day tomorrow, maybe. But then I know something will get in the way, and before you know it, Or it might be nice tomorrow
Number
here.
127 Charlie Bravo, Seattle
In which
approach,
case,
expect a visual approach.
I might
runway
want to do
16
something
left,
outside
correction,
because
16 setter.
tomorrow will probably be like the last day that it reaches in the upper 70s for the rest of the year, you know? So, now I want to go look outside, enjoy the scenery around here, but the minute I do that, he'll say, United 576, give me my clearance. Very nice here, dude, but I think
Number
rain
4
here
Papa Charlie,
tomorrow.
turn right heading
okay.
050.
Yeah,
vectors
so
back on
we're
course.
getting like the warm air in front of that cold front that you had today, I guess. Today
American 360,
it
Tokyo
was
Center 132.2.
high 60s, maybe just over 70. I was able to run around with the shorts and t-shirt for the most part. So later here, it's
American
totally worth
360,
it,
Oakland
man.
Center, Roger. November 4 Papa Charlie,
It's
proceed
like
direct
$4 an airport. right?
Pikes
Less
and
than
resume
that.
the Hawks 6 arrival.
Yeah, well, you're gonna say that again when it's 100. Should have got when it was 75.
United 576, clearance available, advise ready to copy.
Ready to copy at 576.
United 576, clear the Jackson Hole Airport, Springs 5 departure, vectors Black Forest VOR, then as filed. Maintain 16,000, squawk 7363.
7363. Yeah, 576 clear to Jackson Hole. What's the name of that damn departure again? What is it? Spring 5 departure. Vectors to Black Forest, then it's filed. And maintain 16,000, squawk 7363. Yeah, 576.
76, read back correct. November 4 Papa Charlie, connect Seattle approach 125.6.
That was weak! Weak readbacks. Bam 2135, how's it going? And hello Ernie. What is going on, buddy?
November 104 Papa Charlie, Seattle approach, expect a visual approach, runway 16 center, descend via the Hawk 6 arrival.
Alright, so let's put this stuff in. So now that we're like confirmed this departure, let me just sort of zoom in a click. So there's the 3 5s. Basically, we're going to get vectors to Black Forest, and then we're going to go to Falcon, and then after Falcon, just so you guys can see it.
Ground, Cessna 4403 Romeo, just north of Bravo 6, ready to taxi.
So Falcon's up here.
November 4403 Romeo, Portland ground, runway 2
At
left,
that
taxi
point-
via Bravo.
We'll really be on a jet airway.
Phoenix Tower, American 6295 is clear the runway.
And
Bravo
if
8.
you look at this, I could have just done... Let's get this out of the way. Very simple.
November 4403 Romeo, runway
Clear
3
to
right, taxi via
straight
Bravo.
left via Bravo 4403.
Black Forest, jet route
American
20
6295,
to Rock
taxi
Springs.
around via Charlie, remain as frequency.
But it's just boring. I want to see some turns.
To the ramp via Charlie, remain
So,
this frequency, American 6295.
I did Black Forest J56 to Hayden, J163 to Rock Springs, and then from there going up to Big Piney, go to World Low. And if you notice, from Rock Springs to Big Piney, there's no jet route technically, but there is a low altitude. But I didn't file for the low altitude from Rock Springs to here. I just did it technically direct because I figured this far out I'll still be in the flight levels, and from what I'm understanding, you can't file for a Victor Airway when you're above 18,000 feet. I think they let that slide in PilotEdge, but I believe in real life you can't do that. And I think Peter confirmed that one time. But then from Big Piney, I did file Victor 328 to Tuvok, and then direct to Dunoir, whatever. Figuring that then we might get the... It might tell us... Well, actually, he's not going to give us anything, because it's not a controlled airport just yet. But we'll take the initial approach fix out of that VOR, and then feed us right into the ILS for runway 19. So it should be kind of cool. Wow. 747 from Berlin to Tampa. I almost said from Lufthansa to Berlin. Anyway. So let's go back over here. So you guys get the idea what we're doing. We're over here now. And
Number 4, Papa Charlie, reduce speed to 210.
I don't know what runway they usually give, but let's see. We have landing and departing on both, so hopefully we can get 3-4 right. I'll plan for 3-4 right. Alright, that's the deal. Let's get back in the airplane. So, wait, hold on. So they're both going to be the same heading, I'm pretty sure, but let's go with 3-4. 351 degrees and 16,000. Okay.
American 360, connect normal approach
So let's go ahead and
19.2.
turn on that. And that. And 351.
American 360, normal approach, expect visual approach, runway 16 right.
Okay. And let's see. Flight instruments. We'll just put in the altimeter setting. Altimeter is currently.
Reno clearance. Epic Victory, November 287, Juliet Bravo with Alpha. Let to pick up my IFR clearance to Salt Lake City.
November 287, Juliet Bravo, Reno clearance, on course number.
Okay. And what else do we need?
November 287, Juliet Bravo, clear the Salt Lake City Airport, Mustang 8 departure, Mustang VOR, then as filed.
Good, let's know that.
Maintain 10,000, squawk 5457.
Comms. So,
Roger, November 287, Juliet Bravo is cleared to the Salt Lake City Airport via the Mustang 8 departure, Mustang VOR, climb to and maintain 10,000, squawk 5457.
November 7, Juliet Bravo, read back correct.
okay, so, oops,
Portland Tower, System 4403, Romeo, holding short, runway 28 left. Ready to
November
depart.
4403, Romeo, Portland Tower, fly runway heading, runway 28 left, curve takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 28 left, 4403 Romeo.
November 03, Romeo, fly runway heading.
Fly runway heading, 03 Romeo.
where's my... This doesn't work. Okay. One 24.0 is the departure. Alright, and then the ground is 121.7. So put that in. And we're gonna put that there. And put that on. Auto brake.
November 7, Charlie Bravo, connect Seattle approach 133.65.
7363. Oops. Okay. 7363. 363. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Hey Rod, how's it going, man? I was watching some more of your videos on your YouTube page. Definitely cool. And I also watched the other one again when you flew with Josh to in San Diego. That was awesome also. Alright, so now that we're here, we're going to come up to route. And we're going to plug in some stuff. Okay, so origin. And destination is Jackson Hole.
American 360 to set a maintain 10,000.
And
November 03 Romeo connect departure.
BRK. Ooh, that's horrible. I took out some high frequency sensors in my ear. I don't know how loud it was for you guys, but it was pretty loud in the headset.
November 4403 Romeo Portland departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 9,000.
Yeah, and I watched the sunset flight that you did. CJ56.
And November 03 right, turn right, proceed direct battleground to resume navigation.
Oops, that's not gonna work. 6, and then it goes to CHE. And then J163. And we'll do that to OCS. And then there's that BPI. I can't even see it on that. BPI Victor 328. BPI.
Reno ground, November 287 Juliet Bravo with Alpha, ready to pick up taxi clearance.
November 4 Papa Charlie connect sail approach 133.65.
And then Tuvok. TUV.
November 287 Juliet Bravo runway 16 left next via Charlie.
16 left via Charlie. 16 left via Charlie, subject Bravo.
4 Papa Charlie affirmative. I guess you're on 3365
so we'll check that.
And you can decide to maintain 3,000 at this time. American 360, Reno Airport, 3 o'clock, 14 miles.
Did I type it in wrong? Hold on.
American 360, cleared visual approach,
Oh,
16 right.
that's why. It's OC, not AC. Okay. There we go. That'll do it. DNW, right? DNW. Alright, cool. Sweet. Alright, yeah, Ernie, did you get to see the Rod's videos? If you want to paste that link again, Rod, go right ahead. It's definitely cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and put in the departure. So we're gonna hopefully get 3.5, right? And that costs 5. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and put in the ILS-19 out of DNW.
November 4 Papa Charlie, turn right heading 070.
Why is it telling me it's discontinuity? Oh, because there's vectors. Well, the vectors are to there. Okay. Okay. And then we'll go to takeoff performance. And what my zero fuel weight is 103.9er.
November 4 Papa Charlie, Seattle Airport, 2 o'clock, 10 miles, report in sight.
And we'll do 13.5. And 2.
November 4 Papa Charlie, cleared visual approach, runway 16 center.
Go 280. Okay. And it's 5.4 degrees. And it's long enough runway, 13,000. Okay. Did that. Gonna do that, and that.
American 360, connect there, moment 8.7.
1.5. Actually, I should have. See, that's interesting when you forget to put in the flaps, then the
November
reference.
4 Papa Charlie, connect there, moment 100.9.
Quick reference handbook pages basically changed theirs, so now you gotta like re-accept them.
Arena Tower, American 360. Visual
26.6.
American 360, Reno Tower, wind 080 at 5, runway 16 right, clear the land.
2.9 units.
16 right with land, American 360.
Now, what do? Do you tow that, or do you store it in a hangar? You can like put that in a trailer, or what? Okay, so we have the FMC programmed. I'll go ahead and put in the speeds on the side, so I have them handy. Make that a little brighter. That one's a little brighter. It can't be towed. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's so cool. Alright. 129, 130. A little slower on that today.
November 104 Papa Charlie, Seattle Tower.
137, 147.
Sorry about that.
152.
Seattle Tower, November 104, Papa Charlie is on final for runway 16 center.
210
Station
today.
4 Papa Charlie, runway 16 center, clear the land.
We don't need this anymore.
Cleared to land for Papa
Okay.
Charlie.
And so we are set up, programmed with our speeds. Oh, we gotta put the 137 up on here. Okay. And I think we're good there. So we don't need a pushback clearance because we are on this ramp basically. And I guess it would make sense for us to do like a pushback tail to the left. 747, sexy. Alright. Let's go to better pushback. Pre-plan. Oops, wrong way. Sort of just push it out a little bit further. It's a little too close to the tail over there. A little too close over there for my liking.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Okay.
ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
There it is. Wasting no time. Let's go put this on legs. Okay, let's go ahead and put this on transponder. And we should put this on anti-collision on.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Okay. Hug my wheels.
Reno Tower, November 287 Juliet Bravo, ready for takeoff. 16 left.
November 287 Bravo Reno Tower, wind 080 at 5, runway 16 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. 16 left. 7 Juliet Bravo.
November 4
Tow
Papa Charlie,
connected
where you
and
park?
bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
General aviation, please, for 4 Papa
Okay,
Charlie.
parking brake
Okay,
is
November 4
started.
Papa Charlie, that was a
And you
right
may
turn, you
start
made a
engines.
left turn on the on Mike there, so are you looking for signature on the south between 34 center and 34 left?
Yes.
Okay, November 4 Papa
Alright,
Charlie.
let's turn on our fuel
And then you
pumps.
straight ahead on Mike. And cross
And let's get some more
16 left
pressure.
at Mike. Then right on Bravo.
Turn on our starter switch. Get some airflow going.
Alright, head east on Mike,
in the
cross
APU.
runway 16 left at Mike, right on
Looking
to
good.
Bravo.
Looking good in
4
the
Papa
oil.
Charlie.
American 360, taxi Alpha to the ramp, cross runway 25 at Alpha, and remain this frequency.
And
The Alpha to the ramp and cross correction.
25%.
Say again for American 360.
Light it up.
American 360, cross runway 25.
We'll cross runway 25 and the Alpha to the ramp, American 360.
Yeah, I think it was like a lot of fun to fly.
November 7, Julia Bravo, connect, knockout departure.
Departure. 7 Juliet Bravo.
Okay. Into
Number 7, Julia Bravo,
motion.
correction
Got our
number
oil
287,
coming
Julia Bravo,
up.
knockout departure, better contact,
And
column 8,
one's
Pablo,
showing a sign of life.
190.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Ready. And here comes 25%. Makes sense, a little slower to get there since we're at higher altitude. RC, nice. Good time.
November 104 Papa Charlie, continue straight down on Bravo, and then turn right on Quebec. Cross runway 16 left at Quebec. Hold short, runway 16 center.
Alright,
So it's
continue down
disconnected and
Bravo,
bypass then has
turn
been
right
removed.
at
Hand signal on
Quebec,
the left.
cross
We'll see you
runway
next time and have a safe
16
flight.
left,
Thank you.
and hold short of runway 16 center for Papa Charlie.
There he goes. Okay, let's do our after start. So, here we go. Generators are on. Pitot statics coming on. And packs are coming on. APU bleeds off. Pressurization systems are on. We can go ahead and shut off the APU. Put our igniters on continuous. And we're going to roll on forward. Turn on our taxi light. And let's go ahead and put our flaps to take off. And our trim is going to be set to 2.9. Okay.
November 4 Papa Charlie cross runway 16 center at Quebec. Continue via Quebec to the ramp.
Cross 16 center, continue via Quebec
Alright,
to the
and
ramp.
then, let's see, we do have our ground set to ground frequency set. And it was information whiskey. Let's hope we don't run into anything while we're enjoying sight of that 7-4. I'll just pull up like right over here. Okay, so I guess we're by main terminal. Pull it up over here.
November 7
So I kind of came up over here.
Center 128.8.
And I'm hoping we're going to get 3-5. Would have made sense to maybe plan for 3-5 left. It is a shorter taxi, but anyway. So if he gives us 3-5 left, we'll just assume, let's say 3-5 left, Hotel Charlie. Or 3-5 right, Hotel Echo. Let's see what he ends up saying here. Springs Ground, United 576, information, whiskey, ready to taxi. Joe the Bro, how you doing?
United 576 Springs Ground to runway 17 left.
Yeah.
Taxi via Golf and
What?
Echo.
17 left, totally different. Hold on, let's see. Affirmative, 17 left, Golf, Echo, United 576. Okay. Alright, so 17 left.
7 Julia Bravo, close center, climb and maintain flight level 250.
Golf, Echo. Okay. So it's to go down this one. Alright. Yeah, we'll remember to close in this time, Joe. Well, I say that now, until I get there. Alright, so let's go here. Okay, 17 left, everything else staying the same. And it's going to be these vectors.
November 03 ROM connect, Seattle Center 128.15.
Alright, we're gonna hang this right turn.
November 4403 Romeo, Seattle Center Roger, the Dulles altimeter 3043. Oops. Alright. Look at, I don't know how well you can see it out there, right there. I mean, obviously it's an ortho malfunction, but could you imagine being like these poor people in these houses? Your floor would be a little sloped. So the runway heading is going to be 171. Okay, let's go over to tower. 119.9er. Okay. All right.
Springs Tower Unit 576 is holding at 17 left, ready for departure.
United 576 Springs Tower, wind 160 at 5, runway 17 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 17 left, Unit 576. Let's just double check this one more time. Okay, 17 left, right, radar vector, so it's going to be 171 until we're told otherwise. Okay. Here we go. Knots. E1 and rotate. Positive right gear's coming up. Through 400, heading select. Stabilizing on V2 plus 15.
Unit 576, connect departure.
Order departure at 576, so it's coming through 1000. Autopilot, 210 knots. And accelerating past V2 plus 15, going to flaps 5. Departure frequency 170, go to flaps 1. Springs departure at 576, 7,500 for 16,000. 190
United
flaps up.
576 Springs departure, radar contact. United 576, turn left heading 040.
Left 040 at 576. Joe, I had burritos today, buddy. I had to keep the windows open. Sorry. Nice ortho. That's consume level 19, I think, in the local area of the airport.
November 7, Juliet Bravo, connect Salt Lake Center 132.25. United 576, clear direct Black Forest, resume on navigation.
Direct Black Forest on navigation, yeah, 576. Okay, we are through. 3000 AGL for sure, so Black Forest goes there. LNAV, execute. And then we are also above 3000, so let's go to VNAV. So we're going to start, and so we just exceeded
November
10,000 also, so we're going to start
Bravos,
acceleration at
Salt Lake City,
299
Roger.
knots. Let's go ahead and switch this map, source to map, and we'll bring our range out a little bit. Just going to enjoy another flyby, why not? I'm gonna like do sort of IXEG needs to sort of improve that, unless the real one does this. So when you do a direct and a turn, it like turns too far the other way. If I just do, it's a little late now, but if I did it again, sometimes it'll like straighten it out a little bit more. But anyway, not a big deal. At least it's not soft crashing. Yeah, right. COR alarms. Sun looks cool.
United 576, connect Denver Center on 128.37.
Okay, 128.37, United 576. Denver Center at 576, 14,900 for 16,000.
United 576, Denver Center, cover maintain flight level 260.
Level 260 at 576. There's a weird lighting change. Miss, let's see, Josh, the techie, you missed doing simulated flights. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. I don't know how long you've been out of the game for, but it just keeps getting better and better. Alright, so now that haze is drawn in correctly, so this is like where 106 had the advantage of like, sort of like a better haze transition, but then 107 has a nicer blue sky color. It's not like that cartoonish look, so kind of a trade-off. But hopefully 108 will sort of combine forces. And Josh Techie, thank you very much for following. Out of it for years. Oh, well then when you come back to it, man, you're going to really enjoy it. In the meantime, just keep following the broadcasts on Twitch. That way you can keep seeing like what's out there, and you know, most of us are more than willing to share like what works for us, what doesn't, what kind of equipment's running it real well. Oh, we need to kill these. I never turn on my landing lights. Damn it!
Remember another 1 kilo, Albuquerque Center, Roger. Squawk.
How the heck did I miss that?
4640.
Oh, I know, because I missed those things. Some pretty good crosswind. Let's do a little flyby. Nice crab angle. There's the airport we just took off from.
November 901 kilo, squawk 4640, ident.
Yeah. Yeah, X-Plane's been really good. It keeps getting better.
United 576, connect Denver Center 133.905.
133.905, yeah, 576. Nerds. Denver City, 576, level 235 for 260. Is that was a guess? Yeah.
Denver Center, come and maintain level 280.
Level 280 on 576. Alright, 23 miles to the next turn. Meantime, gotta enjoy the outside view of things. I think I left my wing lights on. There we go. Gonna try that again.
November 91 Kilo Kilo Albuquerque Center, how do you hear this transmitter?
Yeah, there's a lot of good equipment out there, ranging from inexpensive but reliable to, you know, some really nice nice stuff. Yeah, all this photo scenery that you see here is free. This is a tool that lets you basically put together accurate satellite imagery, and I don't know what kind of flying you liked to do in your previous years, but I do a mix of VFR, PilotEdge flying, PilotEdge, on PilotEdge, and off, but you actually now can see all the real life features on the surface of the Earth, so you can actually navigate visually if you choose to, or just enjoy the sights, which is awesome. Another nice little problem we're having in X-Plane is that not only do we have this X-Enviro, but Active Sky is coming to X-Plane, which is really cool. Another weather engine. And then X-Plane's native weather engine is getting better and better, it seems. So basically, and then you got SkyMax Pro, which has been around for a long time and seems to be doing improvements to their stuff. So a lot of good add-on airplanes that are becoming available. Yeah, VFR, good stuff. So if you search for my name on YouTube, Torbinator97, you'll see a whole bunch of VFR stuff I've done. I fly the Bonanza F-33 a lot, and I have a bunch of nice photo scenery flights on those where I like to take the challenge of, you know, trying to just find all sorts of different landmarks and roads and railroad tracks and find my way. And quite often I get lost, and then it's kind of fun trying to get unlost without using the GPS or VORs. But you weren't able to do that years ago. not too long ago. Here's Denver. Flying right over Denver International. Because it was just a generic scenery, you could see the roads. You could try to interpret like, okay, that's got to be the following road. But now it's just awesome. You can do it. It's really good. So you can see some more samples of that. And the other thing too is that, I mean, if you're starting over again, then I would say, yeah, definitely get X-Plane. Some people have like a lot of money put into FSX or P3D, and so they're hesitant of coming over to X-Plane. But I'm always saying, just fly both. Keep that stuff and continue and fly X-Plane also. Sort of slowly get into it, and then decide which one you like. You know. Yeah, and like X-Plane's generic scenery today, it's actually not bad looking at all, but it's just that it's generic. So like if you're flying IFR, just doing always IFR, tracking radials, and setting your weather to mostly IMC, then the atmospherics and the generic textures look nice when you come out of the clouds and land, but it's nice to be able to see like what's really going on out there. So. Scenery 6 terabyte I'm using internal, but I've heard people having success with external 3 USB 3. I have not tried it myself though.
United 576, connect Denver Center, 128.32.
128.32, United 576. Wait for me! Say 128.32, right? You gotta love it when like the frequencies are almost set for you. Denver Center, United 576, flight level 280.
United 576, Denver Center, roger.
Steph Daddy 1324. How's it going, man? This is the IXEG 737-300, and the paint that was done on it. Oops, wrong button. Is done by a guy named, or goes by Cessna Rocks. So he did a really nice paint job, and he offers them for free. If you were to go on xplane.org and search for the user Cessna Rocks, you would find an incredible amount of free liveries that he has done for this airplane as well as many others. It's awesome work.
November 901, kilo.
Rod, if you ever want to send one of those drives to me, I'll load it up for you. A hell of a brava. What's going on? Oh, I'm sorry, I missed your question before. How come the game looks so high def? I'm broadcasting in 1080, and I'm down. What do you call that? Down converting? No, up. Well, it's up converting, right? When you're going the other way. I'm stepping it down from 4K. So that's part of it. And at this altitude, you could be actually flying over zoom level 16 and it would look the same. So as far as the sharpness of the textures go. But I did set up my photo scenery so that it does do high resolution at lower altitudes. Actually, I gotta check something. I have my air conditioner on. But I'm just curious, like, what the... I feel the heat coming off my machine is crazy. Alright, so we'll see how these go as everything goes along. Question would be, like, will we have Scenic? See, it does throttle. Anyway. So, this is where we're going. Oops. So we're going to Jackson Hole. This is a really nicely modeled airport by GPB500 who's in the chat. And let's go ahead and put this on world high. And let's see where our next fix is. Well, maybe we'll enjoy these mountains for a few minutes before we do that. Actually, let's just go outside. Hey, Val, dude, what's up, buddy? Mr. Logic. Mr. Cirrus Max. Hey, Mermos. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, everybody's showing up. Pressure's on. I better not bork this flight. That's a good feeling, Logic. Got your responsibilities done, so now you have a little time to just chill out, guilt-free. Good stuff. Ah, you're on your iPhone. Those mountains are cool. Yeah. Valdez is Dr. Coastline. That's what I call him. He's the go-to guy when you have a coastline question. Just learning enough to mod my local area. Oh wow, look at that.
Number 4403 over there, Roger. Make your request with Chinook approach. You can call them now 123.8.
I think I did my last frequency change, right? He would have called me by now.
Julia Bravo, connect Solix Center 128.55. November 901 Kilo. Okay, November 901 Kilo, squawk 4650, ident.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Mermos. Is it a good excuse? Mermos, you would know. Is it ever a valid excuse to say, sorry, we forgot to check in, we were looking out the window?
November 287 Juliet Bravo, Salt Lake Center, roger.
Definitely not. I mean, that is the purpose of RNAV, right? GPS, automation. It's to increase
4403 Romeo, Scenic approach.
our eyes out the window time. All that good heads up time as opposed to heads down.
Okay, November 4403 Romeo, roger. You can descend at Palace discretion, maintain 6,000, and report the status on the arc.
This is Google. Yeah. Kind of cool.
Number 901 Kilo.
See like the thicker haze in that valley there.
Hudspeth VOR. You cleared the Phoenix report as filed. Maintain flight level 400.
Yeah. Small Potatoes is my name. How's it going? Thank you very much for following, Small Potato. Do you use controller? Yeah, so you're listening to PilotEdge. So it's one of the live ATC services. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I checked in. Denver saying at 576. We should make sure that we checked in earlier.
Unit 576, affirmative. You did.
Okay. Oh, even he had to think about it for a minute. No, this is 1105 logic. I do have 1110 in, like installed, but I didn't. I just flew it a little bit with the
7 Juliet
with all the stock stuff. I have beta 2. I don't know if it's still on beta 2 or if it's gone up to beta 3 yet, but. Got beta 3 tonight. Cool. Did you try it out yet, Valdids? And if so, is it at least running as good or better than it was? Good to see him too. Oh man. Nice. What aircraft are you flying? Let's put this out to like a little higher. So we're coming up on goal, and after that is CHE, which is, I don't know. Let's go look. Hayden. Let's see how this is looking. So the average is not terrible. Flying the Cub in Idaho. How often do I stream? Yeah, I've been kind of busy. Like, I gotta go to bed early on Sunday through Wednesdays. But I occasionally, so if we're talking East Coast time, which is where I am, basically, occasionally I'll do like a couple evenings. But I try to be off before 10 o'clock. So like somewhere from 7 till 9:30. Although I'd say about 50% of the time I go past 10 o'clock because I lack the discipline to end early enough. And then Thursdays, I don't know. I tend to be more nights. So, but Thursday, Friday, Saturday I can stay up late. Hey Sim Sal, how's it going? That actually almost looks like a good contrail. Oh wait, did I hit the X key? No. I said almost. Hey, John Fly. What's up, man? Just cruising along on the way to Jackson Hole. Wow. Oh, look at that ski resort. Wow, look at that.
November 91 Kilo Kilo, connect Albuquerque Center 128.2.
We'll look up what that officially is right after we enjoy it. It'd be kind of stupid to go look at the chart now.
November 91 Kilo Kilo, Albuquerque Center, roger.
$1 Million Saloon. Nice.
Okay, November 1 Kilo Kilo, is there any way you can increase your volume?
Do I use an Elgato? I don't even know what an Elgato is. So that probably is the answer. But if, unless I don't know I'm using one. Steamboat Springs. Yeah, that would explain it. It's right here.
November 440, Roger. Maintain 5,000. Till stops on the final approach course. You cleared ILS
there.
Yankee runway 27 approach.
Cool. So let's see. Ah, perfect.
November 7, Juliet Bravo, cross null at the maintain 17,000, solid altimeter 3054.
Former life, Hell's Angels, nice. In the next life, I'm going to be a big wave surfer. Big wave surfer, airline pilot, all that good stuff. Or some pilot of some sort. Do I use a capture device? No, not yet. I would like to do that next. Eventually I will get myself a streaming machine put together, I guess. I'd definitely ask Rush for his input on that one. His came out pretty good, it seems. I mean, a bunch of you guys use them. I think, John, you're using one too, right? Val, do you use a streaming machine? Streaming? Yeah, streaming machine. Let's see, do I have a top at descent programmed in here? Yep. 200 miles away. We have a ground speed of 390. Nice little 69 knot quartering crosswind. Do a straight crab flyby. Not quite a lobster. Lands a little flatter out here for the moment. Yeah, that's nice. Added frames and just the overall smoothness. Well, that'll be good too, because by the time I'm ready to get one, maybe by then the price of 4K capture cards will be less, right? They're pretty expensive, I think. I'm under the assumption that I would need one if I want to fly 4K and use a separate streaming machine. Oh, Elgato, that's what you were talking about? Okay. Extra headaches, yeah. I guess anytime you add complexity, there's a potential for that. Put this one at maximum range. Let's see the top of the sentence over there. Greg, I'm sorry to see you leaving, but have yourself a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Sure. Oops. That's an extreme.
November 7 Juliet Bravo connect solid approach 128.1.
The legendary name. What are you guys talking about before? Let's check out the Mr. X trees. Will the Mr. X trees be an option to replace like X-plane trees, or will it be more use of like
visual approach runway 17
for just scenery developing? You know what I mean? Oh, actually, I think I have my answer. That looks like it's replacing all the regular trees, right? Cool looking river. A little meandering action going on. Sand Dude 97. This is a flight simulator basically. Okay, cool. So it totally replaces them. Nice. I'm all for that. Hey Fred, what's going on? How are you? Are there other players in the game? So basically, this you can log on to networks. You can have artificial intelligence AI aircraft running in the background. By the sim, there's a new package called World Traffic 3. Although I don't know, maybe it's not so new. If it's, I'm assuming there might have been a 1 and 2, but I don't know. And so that can like put traffic out there again, AI based. And then when you log into certain networks like VATSIM and IVAO, then other people that are flying live in the world will show up. And what you're hearing is
576 connect Solid Center 124.35.
124.35, yeah, 576. Stand by for a minute. Okay. I think she said 124.35. So like say Center United 576 for level 280.
United 576 Solid Center, roger.
So yeah, and then so what you're hearing now is PilotEdge, which is the other two services I mentioned are free. This is actually a pay service. It basically operates to a higher standard of consistency, guaranteed service, and guaranteed coverage area. So you're basically getting what you pay for, and it's quite sweet. So other people that are flying, that are logged into the network, you would see them too if they were close enough to you. So we do like all kinds of group flights and stuff like that. On PilotEdge, people do that on VATSIM and IVAO. And I think what's the other one too that's not an ATC service, but lets you log in? I forgot what that one. Ah, look at that. Nice, cool looking terrain out there.
Number 7, Juliet Bravo heading 050.
FS Cloud. Yes, I think that's the one I was thinking of. So I guess that does the same thing, right? Just without the ATC. So was that a player giving you a heading, a number to input on the radio? Yeah, so basically what goes on is... Yeah, wait, what? Essentially the stream chat bit. I'm sorry to hear about that, Fred. That's... yeah, that sucks. Chili tolerates... Chili lets a lot of stuff roll off his shoulder. He's a very good sport, and he does not deserve to catch crap from anybody. I have no idea what happened this time around, but unfortunately, we've seen that happen a few times on the stream. And
Number 7, Juliet Bravo, descend to maintain 8,000.
Hey, Ninja with Guitar, how's it going, man? I missed your hello up there. Hello. Yeah, so what you're hearing is this person is on the other end providing air traffic control surface. And that is some crazy looking detail. So I'm going to brighten it up just a little bit. I'm going to rewind a little bit of time. Okay. Is it possible to crash? Yes. It can crash, depending on a couple of different things. So when you crash, I mean, basically it's over. And we in this simulation, we basically trying to simulate, you know, flying like more real life procedures and stuff. But you can take it to any level you want. X-Plane 11 did introduce the ability for aircraft developers, I guess, to model like, you know, the aircraft would like blow up on impact. So it depends on the aircraft developer and what they've chosen to do, but it does do a little bit more animation on the crashes now. In the past, it never did. But there's some other good sims out there that are good for, you know, like combat simulation. It has like more of that kind of action. So, but not so much in this as much. And usually, if you go into people's chats and start saying, "Hey, crash the plane," then you get banned pretty quick. Look at that. This looks like Alien. You know the movie Alien? They have like those that like skeleton look to them. It's so weird. What a bug out. Hey Ninja, did you figure out, was that you yesterday that you, did you figure out your weird terrain tile issue?
Number 03, Romeo, connect Yakimatara 133.25.
We're probably about 150 miles away from destination. Coming up to the top of descent pretty soon. Shortly we're going to hear the air traffic control tell us to start descending, most likely.
November 4403, Romeo Yakimatara, wind 270 at 4, runway 27, clear the line.
I don't think I've flown over this area because I don't remember this. Pretty sure I did. Still some more testing to be done, but it's looking better. Okay, yeah, that was pretty wild. It's as much as it sucks, it looks pretty wild when all the scenery goes to sea level and then only the airports are up at like 1,000 feet. It's just so wild looking.
November 901, Kilo, connect Albuquerque Center 133.0.
Yeah, it's capable with simulation, different types of failures. Yeah.
November 901 Kilo
You
Kilo.
can set it up to
connect
do
on
it
Review Center
randomly.
133.0.
You can set it up to do it on a keyboard command. You could link into an instructor station so that somebody else can fail it too. And then through this PilotEdge network that you're hearing now, some of the people that
November
are
7,
on
Julie Bravo to 7000.
That run the network also
November 901 Kilo Kilo.
have the ability to cause failures through the simulator as well. Here's another cool ridge. Here's an airport.
November 7, Julie Bravo, Scenic Airport, southeast in 8 miles. November 7, Julie Bravo, cleared visual approach, runway 17. November 901, Kilo Kilo.
Yeah. So this this whole entire this is all photo scenery. So it's basically satellite imagery, and it's laid out over like a terrain mesh that is based on real life elevation data, and all the airports that are available are also based off of real world
November
airports.
7, Juliet Bravo, connect tower 118.3.
Just basically why you get, you know, sometimes people are like, it's not a game, it's a sim, but you know, it's not a big deal.
November 287, Juliet Bravo, Solid Tower, runway 17, clear the line.
I'm using a flight stick, yeah. I'm using a set of controls called the Scenic X52 Pro. So it's like a, you know, we use in a lot of other fighter games, and I guess can be used in other kind of games. I think people like to use, what's the other game that's pretty popular? I can't remember right now, but it's like a space game. So, nah, it's cool. So I use this set of flight controls. It has a throttle, a stick, and it has a twist grip. I can use the rudders, but other people will also get like a yoke, rudder pedals. Yeah, you can really dump a lot of money into it. You can start, like I always tell people, you can just start with a basic Logitech Extreme 3D Pro that's $40, and it'll last you years and years and look really cool on your desk, and it's nice and heavy and it works well for what it is. But then you could sink tons of cash into basically more realistic controls. People will buy different components. You can get really crazy. You can build a full home cockpit. There's like a whole entire side of the hobby that does, like, you know, a full mock-up cockpit. Then you're dedicated to one aircraft basically, but still. Wing Commander. Elite Dangerous, that's the one I was actually thinking of. DCS also, but yeah, all those games. So Space Invaders. I was always more of an asteroids person. I think I got like $2 a week as a kid growing up, and moved to New York from Michigan when I was 9, just turning 9. And then you used to go to the hobby shop all the time because, like, back in Michigan and stuff, other to model trains and building model airplanes, like plastic models. Then when we came to this hobby shop in New York, and the local hobby shop, and I hear this pew, 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 like in the background, you know, and there's this little sort of like curtain, and you go behind, and there's asteroid video games sitting there. I was like blown away, man. It was just this sick freaking game. I've never seen an arcade video game before, ever. And you know, think it was like this $300 that I had in my drawer. Wasn't supposed to spend it, supposed to save it, occasionally use it on something for, you know, like a bottle or something if my parents knew it was okay. Now I'm like smuggling out like $2 at a time. Getting 4. Can I get 4 quarters, please? And then, like the next year, riding up, my friend Scott Wagner and myself, we used to ride our bicycles up to this other place called Modell's, which Modell's in New York back in the mid 80s was actually like a Kohl's or like a Kmart, you know, like a big sort of everything store. And they had a wall of video games, and it was like a pizza place.
November 7, Julia.
Everything.
Taxi,
I mean, it was just,
maintenance frequency.
You know. So sure enough, I blew all that savings, and then had to find another outlet of quarters. Thankfully, I didn't resort to selling my body or anything like that, but we better check that top of descent point. Cool. 80 miles to go to top of descent, which will come relatively quickly. Let's check the latest weather conditions at whatchamacallit, Jackson Hole. So as of 38 minutes ago, there's only a 2-degree temperature. Ooh, it's chilly over there. 10 miles visibility though. Not a lot of moisture in the air. But we'll see how it actually looks once we get down. Actually, let me just come back up here for a sec. So we're gonna go
United
back.
576, connect Salt Lake Center 128.35.
128.35, yeah, 576. Excuse me.
November 03, remember you park?
And it's been a good stretch of frequency changes where everything's just been like
November
1 or
03,
2
Roman taxi,
digits to
Alpha 0,
change, and
maintenance
boom.
frequency.
Let's see. Salt Lake City Center at 576 level 280.
United 576, Salt Lake Center.
Grand Rapids.
Will advise you have Jackson Hole weather, say approach request.
Affirmative. We do have Jackson Hole weather, and we'd like to take the ILS 19er out of the VOR. I forgot the name of it. I can look it up for you.
United 576, roger. Expect ILS Zulu, runway 19 approach from Dunoir.
Okay, we will expect ILS Zulu 19er out of Dunoir. United 576. Thanks. All right. So, let's see. TIE Fighter. I used to play Star Wars all the time, Ninja. The Star Wars back then. Which was what? 1984, maybe 5. Aging myself. Lunar Lander. That sounds familiar. Oh wait, let me get off this chart. Sorry. So we're coming to some more nice mountains. Pretty consistent colors out here. It's cool. Oh, model making, yeah. So another hobby that I'm into, but I have been more into flight simulations, so is collecting die-cast model airplanes. And which is not building models at all. It's just collecting them. It's expensive, and you run out of shelf space quick, and then you end up hoarding, and you're like, what the hell am I doing? But there's this guy who does custom built models. So he does this Japanese company that makes like really nice detailed airliner kits. I don't know what scales they have, but I collect 1/200 scale, so I'm always drooling over the work that he does. And he does like modifications to them that are amazing. You know, you can, people like order what they want from him. I don't even know how much it costs. I'm sure it's quite expensive. But he does like full weathering. You know, he'll make the aircraft look nice and dirty in the right areas. You can take that wherever you want. And the flaps deployed, slats out front. You know, you can have it set up so that the reversers are out. Like it's just so nice. The work is so nice. It's a cool skill to have. When I was a kid, I never had patience to do model building like that. I always just wanted to like build it and then put the decals on it and then try to paint it afterward because I just wanted to start playing with it already. But the right way, of course, is to basically paint all the parts first, or like at the right order before you really assemble it. And then you can do like all the sanding and all that stuff. So the air is water, yeah. That's for sure, Fred. Alright, let's bring this in a notch, range-wise. Maybe because you passed your airman knowledge test. Oh, nice. So you say you passed your airman knowledge test, like, for what certificate? Where are you located? Are you in the US or overseas? I want to be a pilot. Yeah, so am I. Oh, look at that.
Unit 576, connect Salt Lake Center 133.25.
133.25, yeah, 576. Looks ridiculous. Okay, 133.25, right? Select Center, Unit 576, flight level 280.
Unit 576, Salt Lake Center, roger. Descent at pilot's discretion, maintain 14,000. Jackson altimeter 3053.
Okay, pilot discretion at a 14,000 at 576. Oh, that looks nice. Alright, so we set 14,000. So it'll automatically start descending. I'll just let it do its thing once we cross top set point. Meantime, we can keep enjoying this scenery. So we'll hear the engine spool back, and then, there we go. Alright. Select Center, Unit 576, leaving level 280 for 14,000. That is a good screenshot right there. In fact, let me do that. Marathon game. Hard no, that's going. Couldn't make it as real. Are you asking me if I couldn't make it as a real pilot? Well, I do have some single engine time and glider time, so. Holy cow, these freaking mountains are sick. Took another screenshot. Yeah, I'm assuming you didn't need it to sound that way, but... I don't know what that means, but, okay, wait. I think I recognize that peak right there. The airport should be like right in here, right? I think unless all the peaks out here look that cool. Yeah, thanks for taking care of taking care of the turkeys. So we're in idle right now, basically. So what we'll do is we'll just check out the landing speed. Oh, that's going to be interesting. We'll go for that. 141. That shouldn't change much. It says we're on profile. So it's such good GA flying out of here too. We have to do one more of those. We'll not zoom in so much and just enjoy the scenery. Nice crab. Nice crab angle. Hey, Chili, what's going on, man? How are you? I think the airport's like there. Somewhere there. Because that peak looks like that huge mountain that you always see from the airport. Okay, we're still on profile. Let's get our altimeter setting. So let's do a little refresh action here. And it looks like it's 3053. That is quite the high pressure. Okay.
Unit 576 cross Dunoir at or above 14,000. Cleared ILS Zulu, runway 19 approach.
Okay, at or above 14,000 Dunoir. Cleared ILS 19er Zulu for Unit 576. Thanks. Okay, so let's go ahead and 4,000 there. He's gonna come on now. Very good. Do this. So then we're cleared for the ILS after Dunoir, so we can go down to 1,000. So let's get this down. And we're gonna put in 1,000. It's a little high at the moment. And the frequency for the ILS is 1091. So that's good to put that in there. Okay, get those speed brakes out. Oh no, wait, keep them in. And get us down. So what I'm going to do is, instead of relying, let's just keep that there.
United 576, no traffic observed between the Jackson Hole Airport. Data service terminated. Report cancellation of 54 on this frequency. Frequency change approved.
Okay, we'll report IFR cancellation on this frequency. Frequency change approved. United 576. Thanks. Alright, so we got some flaps out. Get some drag. And then we're going to come up on ZBIV in about 2 miles. Actually, no. Okay, I don't know why that is drawing like that, but I put something in wrong, but we're going to just pick up the approach and try to get it in. Let's get some gear out. Need some drag. Let's get it dirty. Okay, that's working. Hey, Music Man, what's up, buddy? Laps 10. Heading select. Yeah, that's nice, right? Look at that. Okay. So we're geared down already, flaps 15. And I'm going to kill this autopilot now. Get it done at flaps 30. Once I won't go more than 1 dot deflection on getting my glide slope, which I always do. Okay, so spoilers are armed. And we have a speed brake is set. We're getting a little slow, I think. Let's see how we are. 141. I want 146. Okay, let's stop getting below 1,000 feet per minute. Okay, what is that? 118.7. 1907. Jackson Hole traffic, 576. We are ILS 19er, about 7 miles out.
United 576, you're still with Salt Lake Center.
Sorry about that, thanks. Jackson Hole traffic, 576, about 5 mile final, ILS 19er in Jackson Hole.
2500.
Oops. Okay, so we're on speed, a little high on the glide path. Let's get it down. We're pretty stable. Maybe we can get away with a little flyby. Usually that never works out. Yeah, isn't it cool music? It's good old United colors. I think we got 2 whites, 2 reds out there. You're a Battleship Grey fan, huh? Yeah. Jay Patel, how's it going?
1000.
This is another GPB airport, for those of you that have not seen it yet. So we're just below target speed, but VREF is 141, so it's a little, oh, look at that airplane on the ground in the photo. It's almost like a, yeah, fly this way, follow the airplanes. Uh-oh, getting below glide path.
Minimum. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Get down. Uh-oh. Alright, let's get off this here and then we'll cancel our IFR. Check out some replay action. Thanks, Fred. So, like Sonny at 576 would like to cancel our IFR at this time. Mr. Valdez, thank you, sir. Oh, it's after 2 o'clock, so I guess he went home. Consider yourself canceled. It's after 2 a.m. Oh, it would help if I came out of reverse mode. Like, why am I rolling backward? Let's, yeah. Gotta get in some of that fresh Jackson Hole air. Yeah, it's like a little chilly out for the windows to be open. Brr. I'm just a sound whore. Look at that mountain out there. It's so cool. I always thought the tower folks there got kind of hosed because they should have put the tower on top of like the terminal or something, and so that, you know, guys working traffic could also enjoy the view out there. Although maybe they don't want them to. They're like, that's going to distract them. I don't know if I should be pulling in here. It's kind of like, there's a parking area, but oh, I overshot my, this guy's like, you're such a loser when it comes to your parking skills. Oh, loser. Okay. Let's check out some, that's a good spot. Now, the windows don't close on the replay, so it's going to be a little loud. I felt like I was all like on point to at least flare and touchdown just past there, and then I just floated it. Although, from what I understand, the landing of, I guess, ground effect and all that is a little different in 11.1. I'm looking forward to checking that out. I think I went back a little far, huh? W28, how's it going? See if I missed anybody. Yeah, okay. Gotta work on that, you know, that part where you kind of just level it off and then pull the power out. It was a little high. Let's check out their tower view. Yeah, I just had a little energy, I guess, and floated off. I thought I was at VREF for just under as I was going into that flare, but right there, I'll get it. Mr. Miniwebs, what's up, buddy? Here's spoilers. So, yeah, check this out, right? This is their view from the tower. Let me pause it for a minute, right? And it looks nice and all that, but if they were on top of that building, looking at the runway, and they could just, you know, while they're chilling out, enjoy these nice huge mountains out here, it just seems like it could be kind of cool. Right? Let's do with like a wingman. Rewind. This is Jackson Hole, KJAC. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could always just turn around and look when there's no planes coming, but and take a little further out so we can enjoy the terrain on the way in. Oh, the one on my Twitch profile, yes, that is Palm Springs. The one that says Airport Senior Developers, yeah. That's, in fact, there's a link to GPB 500's work on that area down there. River looks cool down there. You know, though, you guys don't mind, I'm just going to take us a little further back. So, oh yeah, that'll look nice. Yeah, that's good. Oh, you live in Palm Springs, cool. So we were a little high and fast here, and that sounds like, alright. Let's get some landing gear down. I feel like I had like the wrong approach or something wrong programmed in the approach. Because there was a few fixes missing, so I definitely made a mistake. Yeah, the airport's like right there. I don't know. Yeah, maybe unless the. I think I just put it in wrong. I mean, I did change. Upgrade it. Ooh, excuse me. I did change it last night, so I know it's up to date. But maybe Navigraph charts didn't update with it. It's kind of weird. I doubt that's the case, but I guess it's possible. B stunt. This, yeah, so you're looking at X-Plane. So it's X-Plane 11. Yeah, 3, I guess 4 now sims that are pretty, well, 3 primary sims. You have X-Plane, you have P3D, you have Microsoft Flight Simulator. FSX is what it's called, right? So this is X-Plane. Yeah, I suck at FMS, so I always just play any updates. It's a good way. So I always kind of blame the equipment. Yeah, let's kill this haze layer. It'll kill itself in a minute, but let's try it with that X-Enviro. It'll look good. Although actually it might be overly clear, because when you kill X-Enviro, it doesn't X-Plane doesn't reintroduce the haze until reload or something like that, so might be like a little too clear. Yeah, and then Flight Sim World, so that's like the newest one. Let's see what happens if I go up here. Just curious what I put it at. That's what it's supposed to be. There's other things that probably weren't put back. Ashman, take care, buddy. He's hanging out. Ooh. Oh. It's like, ooh. Oh. This is 11:05 too, so that wasn't. Can't blame that on 11:10. Yeah, you too, Ashman. Have a good night, and I'll see you on the next flight. You know, one thing I'll say that, and he might not have been the first person to say it, but Guy Randazzo that owns PMDG, he basically was like, flight sim enthusiasts are very tribal. I think that's the word he used, tribal. I'm like, you know, that's totally true. They're very into their sim and they defend it almost too much, you know. Not that we're doing that here, but Fred, when you're talking about like what you're seeing on the forums are definitely like that place where people just will rail on another sim, sometimes too much, you know. It makes for fun reading, I guess, but that's cool. Seeing the markings through the here, right, watch these markings right through the holes there. Nice. What's the next flight? I'm probably not gonna fly another leg. I might save my energy for tomorrow. I might do some flying in the afternoon. I might stream it. We'll see. Hold on, I'm going to do one more quick replay just from the wing view, so we won't go too far out. Well, it's a little loud. Really? Oh, that's good. Well, maybe after they recovered from Alex Jaws, thanks for following. You know, maybe after they recovered from their bruised ego, whatever actually happened, like they realized, well, you know, money talks. Also, and they're figuring out that there is some money in it for them, so. Thought of running full orbits with that. So what exactly do they offer? Like, they do airports, right? What's their... like, what is really going to be their way into X-Plane? I mean, it can't be really scenery outside of airport areas because who the hell would spend a ton of money on an Orbix thing when you can do scenery tiles up the wazoo for free? You know? They are hand-placed land class custom textures and 3D objects. So, like, would that be more objects like custom buildings and stuff like that? Okay, so let's say like they redid New York City or something like that, like a Dijwiki type of thing, where they do like a whole city type of area, right? That sort of thing. Yeah, I'm pretty good at tuning out the lines. Like, you see them, but at the same time... At the same time, it's just, I couldn't, you know... Like, let's say, like, what's the biggest region they would do that you've seen? And how much does that cost? Like, would it be like something comparable to New York City? Or would it be like the tri-state area, not just New York City? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a good point too. That is a good point. It does take a while to... And also it's a little intimidating for some people, right? Like, we're all pretty... well, we back each other up well in this community because... you know, we have the ability to just shoot each other messages, ask questions... somebody that just kind of goes on a forum and says, wow, look at that, and then they say, wait, I gotta do this and do Python scripts, and oh, there's a kind of a binary thing that I could put in, but I put this tile in and now all my buildings are gone. And well, that's cool. If it you know, if it helps keep building our X-plane base and keeps the sim going, I'm all for it. I have nothing against it at all. Just curious. Just throwing out the questions. So, because the more of those guys come over, you got Active Sky, you got Orbix, then you got customers coming over, and then they're saying, damn it, get your Aerosoft airplanes over here, your PMDG airplanes over here, your PMDG, your what's the other one? There's you know, Majestic, right? They got their Q400. What's the other A320? But then you got Flight Factor, so it's too expensive. I'm not, and Orbix echoing with him. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Well, I would love to see finally like a real PMDG airliner of theirs converted to X-plane to actually fully take advantage of X-plane's dynamics. It's definitely something they'd have to learn how to do. Supposedly that DC-6 was supposed to do that for them, but you know, I would drop the money. I mean, I love this plane and this cockpit, and I sure hope JAC 732 comes to town, because that plane will be freaking awesome once it's converted for X-plane and the slant alpha work. So I'm looking forward to that. FS Labs, thank you, Fred. Yeah, I think Maxwell has that. I mean, I'd love for someone to finally build the 747-400 for X-plane. Currently, I guess the only real option for that one is PMDG. There was another company that did it too, right? Another 747-400. I forgot. Is that Captain Sim or something? Alright, so we turned this on before, right? I don't usually bother doing a shutdown, but why not? It sounds just as good spooling down. Oops.